Hello, library friends, and welcome to the September edition of Book Briefs, where we're going to be highlighting some of the new books hitting our shelves any day now. Stay tuned. Our nonfiction recommendation is Dirty Work: Essential Jobs and the Hidden Toll of Inequality in America by EEL Press. It's coming out September 17th, 2021. Now, when I say dirty work, your mind probably immediately jumps to physical dirtiness, like construction work or farming, things that leave you dirty at the end of the day. But Press is looking at jobs that are not physically dirty, but morally dirty. He begins to dig into jobs that may be ethically gray and really pries into what happens to the workers who do these jobs, who in their dirty work cannot simply go home and wash the dirt away. Some of the jobs he looks at are drone operators, prison guards in high security prisons, and meat packers who work in industrial slaughterhouses. Along with the personal impact, Press looks at the broader societal culture that requires these jobs and the people who choose or are chosen kind of by society to fulfill those jobs. So if you're interested in looking at some of the more dirtier jobs out there and the impact it has on people, and really taking a look at the societal impact those jobs have and the societal implications of who carries out those jobs, you should definitely check out Dirty Work, coming out September 17th. Our first fiction recommendation is Light from Uncommon Stars, coming out September 28th by Rika Aoki. And what do a retired starship captain, donuts and deals with the devil, and violin music all have in common? They are all central to the story in A Light from Uncommon Stars. And in this story, Katrina Nguyen is a runaway violin prodigy who runs into Shizuku Satomi, who agrees to teach her, which seems like an amazing bit of luck for Katrina, but Shizuki agrees to do this because she is looking for one more soul to send to hell to complete her bargain. And where does the starship and the donuts come in? Well, that comes in with Lan Tran, who is a retired starship pilot who does not bake the donuts, but actually synthesizes them. So we have some fantasy elements, some sci-fi, and a lot of really interesting characters all coming together, and what seems to be an homage to both music and food, all together with a lot of different characters. So if that sounds interesting to you, definitely check out Light from Uncommon Stars, coming out September 28th. Our second fiction recommendation is Summer Sun by Lee Mandello, which is coming out September 28th, just in time for October, because this story definitely has a Southern Gothic flair. It's got some creepiness, some paranormal, and some fantasy elements running throughout, and maybe a bit of horror. And it is the story of two best friends, Eddie and Andrew, who have done everything together until Eddie leaves Andrew behind to go to Vanderbilt to start his graduate school studies. And things are going pretty well until right before Andrew is about to go up to see Eddie dies of an apparent suicide. So when Andrew gets up to Nashville, to Vanderbilt, he is plunged into a world of shady academic dealings. He finds out that Eddie had a very interesting nightlife going on that includes drag racing, hard drugs, and a lot of really interesting characters. And on top of all of these surprises, Andrew does not think Eddie committed suicide. So we throw in the horror element of there may be some ghosts, there may be some hauntings, and there may be some unrequited feelings still floating around in the air. So if you are ready for a little bit of creepiness, a definitely southern flavored book taking place in Nashville, then you should definitely check out Summer Suns by Lee Mandello. Thanks for joining us for the September edition of Book Briefs. Please keep an eye out for these books and many more that are going to be hitting our shelves this month. If you're interested in what else you can find on our shelf, please feel free to stop by any of our 10 library locations, or you can go on our website and check out our new book newsletter. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me for Book Briefs, and I will see you again next month.